In this video, we're going to do the candlelight shave video. I was tagged by Ken Klitschko of Shave 326, and we're going to use the head slick and the head blade for a head shave in the candlelight because I was tagged to do so. Stay tuned. Hey there, folks, and welcome back for another video. I apologize if you can't see me. Blame Ken Klitschko of Shave 326. He tagged me in this candlelight video, and I'm going to do a head shave because I already shaved my face today. If you hear some fireworks, it's because it's the 4th of July. And if I end up getting divorced, again, blame Ken Klitschko because I had to light one of my wife's candles. She's actually visiting her folks right now. So when she returns and sees this candle has been burning, she's going to be thinking I had an affair, which I am not, for the record, because I usually don't burn candles. It's not really my thing. But anyway, we're going to do the shave because I was tagged and I like some Ken Klitschko. Let's see if I can find my mister. The question is, can I tell the difference between the mister and the witch hazel? Okay, the witch hazel is that one. Here's the mister. And we'll use, we'll get the misting here. By the way, does it really make sense to shave? So one of the things Ken said, in the old days, they would have shaved by candlelight. Wouldn't they have just waited for daylight to shave? Maybe, Ken? Perhaps? I don't know. Anyway, so it's funny because when this tag originally came around, I was like, I don't have any candles. And I don't own any candles other than like emergency candles, like, you know, to illuminate if the power goes out or something. But I have, you know, flashlights and so on for that purpose as well. But the way that was taken was I was balking at the idea of a man owning a candle. And it's not that, it's just I don't own candles. And I really never knew very many men that use candles, so that is new to me. I am by no means saying there's anything wrong with it if you're into candles. I did Google it before I started this, and it said up to 10% of men have purchased candles back in 2017. So I imagine it's like 12 to 13% now. So DK and Ken, you're on the vanguard of a new movement with these candles. So we're going to jack the candles from the women. It's going to be our thing now. Long live the patriarchy. Obviously, I'm being tongue in cheek here. I don't mean that in any way, shape, or form, or fashion. I'm just having fun and joking around. But what's going to be great is when Ken and DK decide to also take their yoga pants. So that's going to be fun to see that when those tags come around. Anyway, so here we go. I'm going to be using head slick, not particularly traditional, and they wouldn't have been using this back in the 1800, whatever period of time Ken was talking about. I can't really remember. But, so we're going to just slap some of this head slick on. This is good stuff, by the way. If you've never used head slick, it is quite slick. It will lather if you want to lather. I'm not going to lather it because, I'm just going to use my hand. And this stuff is quite slick. That's why it's called head slick. I'm going to use the head blade, which I haven't used for a long time. I'm going to hope not to cut my ears with this doggone head blade. I normally don't, but I could. And so again, I apologize. I know this is going to be very dark, but it's candles. And again, I hope my wife doesn't come home and go, somebody's been up to some boom boom chicka wow wow while I've been gone. Not the case. I'll show her this video, and she may divorce me then because she'll think I'm insane because I'm shaving the freaking candles. Like, candles! Whatever. So let's try to get going. Man, one of the things I realized, if I go to pull my ear back, it blocks all the light and you can't see anything. And that makes it kind of difficult. So if you're hearing the fireworks, it's once again because it's the 4th of July. So that makes this extra spooky. I realize this video is going to be silly. That is the purpose. That is the purpose. But I've been listening to DK, who I like a lot. DK is a cool dude. And I've gotten to know him some through the videos. And I like DK. But it's funny because he was balking at the fact that people were balking at the candlelight like me. And I'm not really balking at it. I don't really care. But now I'm balking at the fact that he's balking. So it's back on you, DK. Back on you, in your face. Anyway, he was balking that we were kind of, poking fun at the candle thing. And he said, what's wrong with having candles and having the house smell good? Nothing. But it's my wife's Like she has those scent burners, and I put them on automatic to where I get them to come on for her, and she changes them every once in a while, you know, the scent them, and it does smell good, and I like it. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I apologize for crossing you there in a way that you can't see, but I can't really help it. Anyway, so I've never, like, if I've been in a candle store, it was always for the purpose of getting it for a woman, you know, because candles were previously the domain of women, but now us men, we're taking the candles too. And the yoga pants are next, ladies, so don't think you're going to be holding on to them too much longer once Ken and DK get their hands on them, and I can't wait to see that. So, and by the way, for anyone who takes that seriously, I'm not questioning the manhood of DK nor Ken Klitschko, because Ken Klitschko he looks like a pretty good, he looks like Klitschko, so, you know, he's not necessarily a guy that I want to be making fun of his manhood, because he seems like, you know, he could probably be a formidable foe, but I'll just blow out his candles and they'll be rendered far less effective. And then he won't have his candle power. Anyway, I know I'm being silly, but it's fun, you know. It's the 4th of July. Let's have some fun. Why not? There's times to be silly and not take yourself so serious. Like, people lately have been getting upset and into skirmishes in the community, you know, over issues. And let's not take ourselves so seriously, you know. Let's have fun. We can poke fun at ourselves. We can poke fun at each other, and we should just have a good time. And I'm sure that DK and Ken feel the same way. Like, I'm poking at them, and they will poke back. Now I'm spraying my head with witch hazel already. So that's one thing when you can't see. It makes it kind of tough. We still got the Glen Helly Mister here. Did Glenn do his candlelight shave yet? I can't. Or Glenn do his. I'm going to tag some folks after this too. That's going to be fun. I'm going to tag the heck out of some people that I know it's going to annoy. And so that'll be fun. The thing about misting here is I could mist the candles out, and then that would be good. I won't be able to see anything, and you won't either. And that would be an improvement. I'm sure some of you would think that's an improvement. Slap on a little more head slick here. This is a weird, this is probably one of the weirder videos I've did in the weirder series. Like, you know, you can't hardly see anything. Like Carlito did his, and you couldn't see anything, just a silhouette. And so I hope you can see more than a silhouette in this video, at least. But I'm not sure. And again, I got to be able to get this candle back into the spare bedroom and like put a cap on it or something where my wife won't see that it's been burning. Otherwise she's gonna be like, what the heck's been going on with that candle? We don't ever light candles, you know? And so it could raise some suspicion. And once again, I will blame DK and Ken 32 because they're the biggest ones advocating for this. So during the course of this shave, what I got to do is figure out who I'm going to tag. Johan has had a really funny video, and DK's was actually funny. He had kind of like a chant going with a hood on, like he was a Gregorian monk or something, and I got to check out of that. Pretty funny. But I admit, I'm old. I'm a bit of a traditionalist in some ways. That said, you know, I love my fragrances and scents, and I certainly don't frown. Or if you guys like the candles, you know, light them up. But I don't buy candles, just not, you know. I've never really thought about it, to tell you the truth. But, you know, maybe if artisans start making candles like, you know, some of the shaving soaps, I don't know, maybe I would. I guess I never thought about it. So maybe you guys are opening some things up for me. And maybe I will be all about some candles. And that'll be fantastic. I could light a candle like when I'm using a particular soap. I doubt it. But, you know, hey, don't knock it until you try it. So far, it's going okay. I can't really, the problem is I can't see very well. Not that I need to, because I can feel, you know, doing this head shave, I can sort of feel where I need to be. So That's okay, but you definitely can't see very well. I'm mostly concerned with cutting my ears because that's always been the place I cut myself. And I have cut my ears with the head blade, even though it's a cart. You can still cut yourself with it. I got my ears one time quite well, or quite significantly with the doggone head blade. So let's see if I can get these tough areas. Who are we going to tag? That's really the question. Who would be annoyed? We know David Gonzalez would be annoyed. So he's already been tagged by the dude of shaving, Junior Snow, as we like to call him. Who else would really appreciate this tag, though? That's the question. Who would have fun with this tag? I mean, I'm just not sure yet who I'm going to tag. So I'm thinking about that as I'm following up here, because I really don't know who all has been tagged. I know Marion the Barber has done his. I know Carlito has done his. Jill has done. Oh, I know one person. Right now I'm tagging JohnShaves 101. And I know it's bad, John. I apologize because I know you're working and maybe it's tough to shave at night, but I'm tagging you, John. I'm tagging you. So if you see this video, I'm tagging you. Who else am I going to tag? Because I can't let other people off the hook. Going to tag the Stallion. Has he done it yet? I don't think so. Has he done it yet? I don't think so. Oh, you know who else I'm going to tag? Because I think he'll be in trouble for it. Like, he's always in the doghouse. He recently bought an Izuku stone, and he's currently grounded, as he like to put it. Gnomeo. I'm tagging Gnomeo. Gnomeo, you're tagged. Or he might have done this already. So, Gnomeo, I can't remember. If you've already done this, I apologize. He might have used C-Bomb or something to do it. I can't remember. But if not, Gnomeo is tagged. But who else can we tag? Who else can we create some ruckus in their life? That's a good question. And I'm really having a hard time trying to think of the best person to tag that would be entertaining, that would be fun. Man, I'm just not sure. Who haven't we seen on video for a while? You know who I'm tagging? And he would be the greatest guy ever to do it. Wesley Allen, who previously went by the name of Redbeard, but he's been out of the game for a while. Will he come back for this tag? We shall see. We shall see. Who else am I going to tag? I'm not going to just let those folks off. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? I'm going to tag everybody. Who else shall we tag? I'm going to tag Todd, previously known as Elmer Fudd. Elmer to the Fudd. He is now known as Take Care Man. So Todd, take care with your candles and don't burn yourself. Like Jack. Jack be nimble. Didn't Jack burn himself on the candlestick or something like that? I don't know. I don't recall. Anyway, I think we've mostly got a decent shape. I don't know how I did around my ears. And when I do this, you can't see anything. So I apologize. And again, I realize for some people that's an improvement. But that's okay. And no, I haven't been drinking. So if you think I've been drinking, wrong. I'm high on life and I'm high on these DK and Shave 326 candles. I think you guys are onto something. I really do. Because I'm all about some candles now. All about it. All right, I want to thank everybody for joining. I will clean up off cam. Let's rinse off cam. Let's rinse on cam. Why not? We've already done the shave. We've done a pretty good job, I think. Let's rinse off here. I didn't really bring any aftershave or anything like that. I'll just use the witch hazel here in a moment. And I want to thank everybody for joining me for this fun and ridiculous video. It was actually fun. So thank you, Ken, Shave 326. Great guy, by the way. I really enjoy watching Ken's videos. I was saying on Instagram Live the other night, he started out a little tight, but now some of that personality is coming through. He's got a good sense of humor. He's a great guy. I really appreciate his videos. Also, thank you, DK, for semi-ranting about people being put off by the candles. So therefore, I'm being put off by your being put off. So it's back on you, fella. I want to thank everybody for joining me for this silliness. I don't know when I'm going to post this, maybe tomorrow. So it'll be the 5th of July. When you're seeing this, I hope you all had a wonderful Independence Day. And if you're not in America, I hope you just had a great Saturday. Thank you as always for watching. And until next time, it's your shave. Do it your way. Do it in the candlelight. God bless.